You know that moment when you check your bank account and instead of panicking, you actually feel a little relief? Maybe even a smile? No more doing mental gymnastics over whether that latte will ruin your week or if buying groceries will mean surviving on instant noodles until next payday. That feeling doesn't require millions, and it's not some six-figure dream that financial gurus love to push. There's actually a much smaller number that completely changes how you relate to money, and hitting it, everything clicks. That magic number? $20,000. I'm Nick, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, the psychology behind it, and why some people seem to grow wealth effortlessly while others never move forward. If you want to understand the real mechanics of building wealth, not just hope for luck, subscribe. And if this changes how you think about money, give it a thumbs up. Before we dive into why $20,000 is such a game changer, let me ask, what comes to mind when you think of wealth? Maybe a trust fund kid who's never worried about money, or someone slogging for years, saving tiny amounts, $1 at a time. Here's the truth. Wealth doesn't work like most people think. There are thresholds, financial milestones that once crossed change the rules completely. And $20,000? That's the first big one. It separates those destined to build real wealth from those trapped in paycheck-to-paycheck life. Most people don't even know it exists. Think of it like pushing a massive boulder uphill. At first, it barely moves. You strain, sweat, and doubt yourself. But once momentum builds, it suddenly rolls with ease. $20,000 is that tipping point. Before it, everything feels like a grind. After it, money starts working for you. Here's the kicker. The transformation isn't just financial, it's mental. Without savings, your brain is in survival mode. Every choice is filtered through fear. You take bad jobs because you need income. You stay stuck in awful situations. You say yes to things you'd rather avoid, all for money. In survival mode, growth isn't possible. Once you hit $20,000, your mindset shifts. Instead of asking, how do I survive until my next paycheck, you start thinking, how do I grow my money? Financial crises become manageable, and opportunities start appearing where none existed before. Even a small emergency fund, $2,000, can boost your financial well-being significantly. $20,000? That's a 3 to 6 month cushion for most people. It's enough to breathe, plan, and start thinking strategically instead of reacting to life. Let's talk numbers. If you save $1,000 a month with an 8% investment return, reaching your first $20,000 takes about 19 months, but your next $20,000 only around 17 months. Why? Compound interest starts to accelerate your progress. By the time you reach higher milestones, the speed is astonishing. The math is simple. A 10% return on $2,000 is $200. Not life-changing, but on $20,000, that's $2,000. Suddenly, your money is earning real value while you sleep. Same strategy, bigger impact. But here's the most important part. Saving $20,000 rewires your brain. It teaches discipline, delayed gratification, and control. You learn that you can prioritize long-term goals over short-term impulses. That skill isn't just financial, it's life-changing. And the psychological effects? Huge. Expenses that used to feel catastrophic become minor inconveniences. Opportunities that once passed you by now become viable. You can invest, negotiate, or take risks you'd never consider on a tight budget. Money opens doors, and $20,000 gives you a key. Your focus also shifts. Before, you obsessed over small purchases, coffee, cereal, gas. After $20,000, you focus on big decisions, housing, investments, career moves, things that truly impact your net worth. Even your career changes. With $20,000 saved, you have walking away money. You can leave toxic jobs, negotiate raises confidently, and explore opportunities without desperation driving every choice. Often, just knowing the money is there transforms how people treat you and how opportunities find you. But don't blow it. That $20,000 isn't a reward, it's a foundation. Spend it unwisely and you lose the momentum. Keep it disciplined and it grows exponentially, compounding into financial freedom over time. Think about it. People spend more on cars over a lifetime than it would take to reach financial independence. Cars depreciate instantly, while money in investments multiplies. That's why financial decisions at this stage become strategic, not emotional. $20,000 doesn't make you rich overnight, but it changes how you think, how you act, and how you grow wealth. It's the difference between surviving and thriving, reacting and designing your life. Start today. Your future self will thank you.